Okay, let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, it should be good, right? Just to be sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, not that. Well, to be fair, I don't really know what that was. Perfect. Hey guys, welcome back. Defeat from Archer and Defeat. Today we're playing some more SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. And if you guys recall, last time we had to fight for our right to be in the movie, which we did win. And now going into this upcoming pay-per-view, there's a little bit of relationship stuff apparently going on with some people involving these two. And one of those guys now we get to see, well, I say see, figure out, so to speak, what we are going to do next. And, well, more specifically, what else happens to be happening. I believe they also said Stephanie McMahon is making an appearance.
I can't believe it. The great
So that's going to be interesting.
And the road to SummerSlam starts tonight. Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw, late fielded ringside. And John, what do you think of Stephanie McMahon's return?
I was right.
Hey, the more McMahons, the merrier, as far as I'm concerned.
Of course, she doesn't actually have any official authority around here.
Excuse me? Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? That's all the authority she needs.
I do like the idea, too, that, like, even if we're beefing with some of these people, we can still be somewhat friendly to them while we're just walking down here. Even if it's just like, yeah, we beefed with them, like, literally earlier, like, barely a week ago, we were at each other's throats, and then it's just kind of like, it's fine, it's fine. Are you sure? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Well, water under the bridge. Well, we're still in a rivalry right now. Let's not discuss it right now in front of the folks, you know? Also, guys, I wonder what I'm drinking. I have a Red Bull, some 7 Select.
Just a few weeks away, this is the time for this superstar to make an impact.
What is it? Fruit punch.
And don't forget,
0 sugar, apparently, though.
McMahon's backstage. Her family can make you or break you in this business.
Also, the game I'm most excited to be playing right now is actually Dave Reckoning 2, because I actually never played it. So, you know, things like that. I also got a Red Bull, but I'm saving that for a bit later, you know. Oh, I guess from Mysterio didn't have nothing to say, I guess. Or they didn't have nothing to say about him. Like, now this is a superstar who...
Ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Superstars are coming to you tonight from Kansas City, Missouri.
They call Kansas City the heart of America, and what could be more American than SmackDown action?
Nothing that I can think of,
Right.
partner. I know the SmackDown Superstars can't
First of all,
wait
back
to put
off.
on a show for Kansas City, and neither can I.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated
Oh, man,
matchups
that's very
in
long,
recent
did it?
weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectations.
But,
Superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Like I said, once I finish my guys' like other stuff, like the the miscellaneous stats that he gets in this game, like camera training and like on-screen training and shit like that, then I'll work on his popularity. Once I max those two things out, then I'll work on his actual stats. But not for like a minute, okay? Because I'm not trying to do that every time. I miss.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, no. Jump. God damn, I suck with that.
Well, thanks, but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to it.
I don't remember my moves again. It's been well, it hasn't been a while. It's just that playing multiple games kind of messes with my thing after a while.
It's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum him at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
And here's the cover.
1, 2. A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have the size nor the strength to compete at this level.
Okay.
I think you're selling Mysterio short.
Yeah, you think the only one that can reverse shit?
Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes them. Here it is.
Hell bent. I can't sell that to him.
He's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Oh, didn't know I could. Oh, goddamn, that drained me. That drained me way more than I assumed it would. Jesus Christ.
Each of these talk about adding insult to injury, and these fans love it.
3. Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult till the match is over.
What, you a technical one too? How about no, you goofy motherfucker? God damn, I have like either no stamina or I just get drained fast in this game.
In my opinion,
he was one step ahead on that one.
The fuck off me.
Rey Mysterio never to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another
Seriously,
way to
I'm starting to think my stamina in this game is just terrible.
Speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong for him to
I think Mysterio can be competitive at any level against any opponent. If anyone would know that, it's you.
Nice quick counter there. Here's the
there we go. That should finish it. I hope.
2.
Or I'm wrong. Fuck me, I guess. Okay.
When I first
I know,
heard
good
about
goddamn
this
well,
match,
you're
I
crazy.
wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
When I put you back down, you take a nap.
A tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed.
Stop kicking out.
1, 2, 3. Man,
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
want this match to
Stubborn
end.
guy, ain't he?
I think both of these superstars proved their championship contender material tonight.
Maybe there's only room for. Wait a minute. What is going on here?
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and him.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, okay.
I think he said this is personal.
Well, there was a rumor about him and their lady friends.
Wait, he's fighting back.
God damn, you did that to Mark Henry too. That's crazy.
These guys should have chosen someone easier to pick on.
This is disgusting.
What the fuck?
Someone's got to get out of here and stop this.
Hey,
Like, I know he's a placeholder, but come on, at least make it more real. That man flew off the damn rope with that fucking springboard move. I don't see Mark Henry doing that more than once. But goddamn, that's funny. Like it's meant to be somebody else, somebody that's like not that big, but he's a super heavyweight. Come on, at least make it weird. Like, give him some variation where it's like, you know, like have him just like power through some of the hits or something, and not get like manhandled. What the? As nice as it is to be the top power 20, in some ways it was sweet that knock out somebody who's on the top of the heap. That's the stuff legends are made up. Oh hell yeah! What's that one thing they used to say? Thank you, Stephanie. You're the best. I mean, best. Get my on-camera training up, which give it like another 2 weeks. I should have it maxed out, and I can jump onto the other one, which is the microphone. I believe. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. It was fan favorite. It was fan fucking favorite. God damn it. Suspension threat, unlikely. Oh boy. The Honor. Oy, that sucks. Okay, player, time to move up the ladder. If you're up for the challenge, that is. This week I'm setting up a match between you and Matt Hardy for SmackDown. You should blow the roof off the joint. You better watch out, though. It seems to be in the middle of it all. Again, that sounds like it's not my problem.
You'd better stay out of our business, understand? We've got Stephanie McMahon in our corner, and the rules are about to change around here. If I were you, I'd learn to respect that. And quick.
Oh, get off my nuts, lady. Stay out of it. I haven't done shit. Literally, I'm so far under the radar. Y'all should have no idea who I even am. Like, I'm just there. Like that's it. I am that guy. I am just a guy, just here under my.
I can't believe what I saw last week on SmackDown. I hope you know that it could just as easily have been you who got worked over, and your GM wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. That would never happen here on Raw. Maybe it's time for a change.
Okay. And again, I get what he's saying, right? But at the same time, I've played the story mode. Don't you fucking lie to me. I know stuff happens in this game that y'all can't do a thing about. That's already the equivalent of being like, oh, couldn't it be me? Oh, let's see here.
Hey, I know you're facing my man tonight, but I can't wait to see you in action. Actually, I shouldn't even call him my man. I mean, things haven't been going great, and I don't know how much longer... Ugh, why am I telling you all this? Anyway, good luck tonight.
Okay, so we're gonna just gloss over this for right now. I have a match to focus on. But I mean, I can't help it if I'm like attracting attention, you know? Like I'm saying like, hey, look, you know, I appreciate it, you're a real pretty thing and all that. Like you're a nice lady and all, but like let's see. Wait, I thought he was injured. I'll be on my best behavior. Again, I am an honorable. Wait, am I? Is my character here honorable? I'll think about it. I want to say yes.
We're just 1 month away from SummerSlam. Michael Cole and JBL
Finley.
ringside in the presence of Stephanie McMahon has certainly stirred things up around here.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I think it's great.
Well, it's certainly good for anyone who's on her
Fucking
side.
springboard Henley over here.
Wouldn't try to stay in the good graces of someone with the last name McMahon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk to you either. You actually threatened me, so. No, I think I'm justified in doing this. It bums me out that Maria's not in this game. Like, technically she is, but she isn't. Like, I haven't seen her at all. Which, I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, because again, that's her 3D model. She's in the game. She's playable, too. To an extent. Like, she's not, like, a wrestler, I don't believe. Which I could be wrong, but I gotta double check later.
He better be careful. We saw what his opponent did after last week's match.
Yeah, and from everything I've been hearing, Stephanie McMahon thought it was great. And who am I to disagree with her?
Again, just minding myself, just doing my best, being me, trying to get legend status. That's all it is.
And the opponent, accompanied by Ashley, from Cameron, North Carolina.
It's always nice when you see the man just walk out with you. It's nice. I think it's a nice little touch, you know? You know, instead of them saying what belts they won, they should say how many times they've also won the belts, too. Like, instead of just saying, oh, he only won these belts. It's like, okay, well, what about when he's like, okay, you know, maybe he won the belt 3 times in a row. Or back-to-back or something, you know? I gotta be careful though, Matt Hardy is... Have I fought Matt Hardy yet? Come here. We're about to find out. Mink, 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 mink. I gotta remember, I am a brawler and a powerhouse.
All night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Yeet. Yeah.
What a reversal. Here it is. He's building up ahead of steam, and he's about to
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. That was a textbook reversal.
I missed.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum.
Okay, I admit. I missed. I'm sorry.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ in a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors.
Yeah, how about no, Joe goofy ass?
Dude's training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
I'm sorry, I came here for a back and forth.
Thanks, but no thanks,
partner. Oh, bitch.
I think I'll stick to announcing for now. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay?
Do me a favor, Mr. Technical Wrestler. Submit.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle.
Curses, he found a way out.
Superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%,
I'm sorry,
you've got to be able to hide
is that supposed
from your
to
opponent.
hurt?
That's
Why?
absolutely right. This business is as
Did you just discus punch my...
physical.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with
I know
the
you did
fans
not
and
just
build
discus
some
punch me,
momentum at the
sack
same
of
time.
shit. Come
You
here.
got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. It's crazy to think that we act.
This superstar is
Ba,
all
ba, ba, ba,
fired
ba,
up.
ba.
And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that
Get
fire
up.
put out pronto.
Get up.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said
Night-night.
than done.
1, 2, 3.
And a ring-a-ding-ding, baby.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud.
Had to show off my dominance to the ladies. Nah. I just like to think my guy's just chilling, doing his own thing, and they just kind of look at him like, oh, he's focused. I like that. And I kind of glance over like, oh, hey.
And this may have stirred up more trouble than it solved.
Yeah, and those are two superstars you don't want to have mad at you.
And that goes double for their friend, Stephanie McMahon.
That's about the smartest thing you've ever said. Not that there was much competition.
Gee, thanks a lot, partner.
The backhanded compliment.
Working with you is bad enough. I'm not going to pretend to be your friend.
My thing is, like, she was kind of flirting with me before, so maybe she's, like, this scene, you could rationalize it as, well, she's frustrated. Frustrated with her man, frustrated with how stuff is going, this, and this. But she could be like, yeah, I have to save face by acting upset, even though you totally killed it.
That was a great match. Congratulations on the win. You looked fantastic. Maybe we can get together and celebrate. My hotel's right around the corner. How about meeting me for a drink a little later?
Well, let me think about that. Now, here's the thing. I feel like if I decline it, she'll get upset. And she'll get mad. And then she'll lash out or something. Or she'll make up a story of this and this. I'm like, I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. But I'm not going to not get drinks with her. Come on. Okay, now remember this time, Actually, yeah, how's my health? Fatigue, injury. Oh, bet. All right, so remember, fan favorite. That's up at 69. Nice, perfect numbers. Wouldn't change a thing. And again, I know it feels kind of cheap to use it, but I have $3 million. I gotta use it on something anyway, so might as well buff up the miscellaneous shit first, because it's not like I'm just gonna constantly have endless access to this. You know what I mean? Also, how does everyone have my fucking phone number?
I don't know what's going on, but my girl disappeared last night, and your number was on her cell phone. If you're stupid enough to be fooling around with her, I promise you'll regret it.
Okay, so obviously he's going through a phone. He is a jealous guy. That makes sense in the context of this game. But again, is it just like on a listing or something where it's like, hey, you know, you what's going on here, sport? And then my first thought was just like, how are you calling me? Like and the funny thing is too, it's just like a fucking look how old this phone looks too. Oh, that's crazy. I know it's 2008, but still. Hey there, fella. Who do you think you are anyway? What kind of game are you playing? You're going to find out the hard way that you don't mess with me and you don't mess with Ashley. You got that? Ask Rey Mysterio. He'll tell you. Oh, my guy Mark Henry. You know him? The big black man with the corners. He's going to give you your first lesson on how to treat a lady. You so deserve it. Okay, first of all, fuck off. I wasn't messaging you. Secondly, get off my phone. Why don't I have these numbers blocked? Oh, wait, it's an old phone. I probably can't do that yet. Although, who knows? Maybe I only know my old phones the way I did. I used to have a BlackBerry at one point. It should be something I'm somewhat familiar with. Okay, so I'm almost done with fan favorite. Now I can do fan heat. Oh, hey, they're fighting. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this photo. See, that's a good color red, though. Like, I never liked bright red hair, but, like, a darker red is a good look.
2 weeks to go until SummerSlam, one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the year. This is Michael Cole here with JBL, and it sounds like this superstar's getting caught up in a romantic entanglement.
How stupid do you have to be to try and fool around
I swear,
with the
Will
fellow
Smith
superstars
and his lady fucked up that phrasing for everything. Because now people say entanglement, that's usually what they're gonna be thinking of. For better or for worse, it was a thing.
For problems like this.
I still find it funny that I don't notice him like right behind me. He just looks so mad. And he's just like seething, like, motherfucker. And I'm just looking at him like, I mean, I don't know, tell you, dog. See you at the afterwards, I guess. See you at the fight. And that's what happened.
He claims he's the victim of a diva with a wandering eye. And whether that's true or not, this is his chance to show that he's not going to be pushed around.
Yeah, good luck with that. His opponent standing up for his buddy tonight, and I can't help but notice that this guy doesn't seem to have many
I mean, look, we did the whole respect thing, okay? They're not all exactly in my corner, mostly because I lost MVP. But, I mean, come on. I mean, does my guy have friends, technically? Which is ironic, because Mark Henry technically was my friend. You think we'd have been, like, talking about him with Michelle at some point, being like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm crushing her. And I'd be like, hey, my nigga. But he'd be like, no, never brought up. He was just like, let's team up. Then he got injured. And then he got mad at me for some reason. I don't know why. I guess he just got mad at me. I'm like, all right, dog. I mean, I'll tell you. Okay, cool. We're all cool. We're all cool, baby. All right, big man. Okay, I missed. That's fine. Oh, we are not going through this bullshit twice. You are not going to just keep stepping on me with your big ass. Wait, I get up.
That's true. The world's strongest man is a terrifying individual, and he's
Oh, so that's how we're starting this off. Do you want to piss me off?
To be a bad thing. How many times do I have to say it? This ain't ballet.
You know what? That's fair. That's fine. That's fucking dandy. That's dandy as cotton. Kind of dandy.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So
Ah!
it's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
Okay, I forgot I had that. That's hilarious.
Expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an
Headbutt.
impressive thing in
Headbutt.
itself.
Hey, one more time.
Nice quick counter there.
Great reversal. Here it is. He's building up ahead of steam.
Stand there looking at me like that, you little shit. Also, if you guys are wondering, I am playing on Legend. That's why they reverse so goddamn much. That's literally the only reason, because outside, like, trust me, on normal this game is not too difficult. I've only ever lost like maybe a handful of matches on normal, and most of it is usually due to like either scripting or if it's like a fatal 4-way or a handicap match. And when I say handicap, I mean exclusively like a 2-on-1 kind of scenario, not like a tag. I can win tag. I'm not worried about tag.
This is a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I can pick him up. It's like really handy.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. Look at that. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Yeah, the WWE.
Nice reversal.
Look at that. Damn it, I missed.
I don't use the word evil lightly.
Damn
That's
it.
what comes to mind when I see the delight Mark Henry takes in destroying his fellow superstars.
Get up.
Evil, just a word that losers like you use to describe people who will do.
You know a game I haven't
takes
played
to
in a
win.
while that I just missed
think
playing?
Henry would take that as
Toontown.
a compliment.
Like, granted, I never had like a membership, so I couldn't do that.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd
Bitch.
is alive. This is what they
Love
came
that move.
to see.
Hey,
But again,
try
like,
to
I did
strain yourself a
like
little
it.
bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's
Just
what
need to
I'm
wear
seeing
your
here.
hair out.
I disagree.
Boy.
He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Oh shit. Good gravy, ladies and gentlemen. Get up.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them.
Bitch.
You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud
Crack
to
your
realize
damn
that you're in
head
trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You know that if you
There we go.
actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of
Me.
one match is
Let me double check something right quick. Sorry, just being sure. Sure. Just being sure. Cool. As long as we're on the up and up.
incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about.
Just like the idea, I'm just
Carlito.
peppering him in
He
the
might
head
be a
with
little
shit.
tough to
Just.
understand sometimes,
Bah.
but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a
Oh,
match.
okay. Okay. Wide reach.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Headbutt. Yeah. Little man.
These
You know, I was
This
built like that,
superstar
did
is
you?
all fired up.
Did you?
And so is this capacity
Yeah, see
crowd.
what you think, didn't it?
Yeah, well,
Little
one mistake
bitch.
and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
Your
He's
face
got
up.
this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't
Me-
just keep playing with the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. These These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
You dick.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career.
Goddamn.
It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every
Come on, quit showing
Look
off.
at him,
This is
your
a
head
wrestling
goes
match,
red.
not a popularity
You can
contest.
reverse me all you
We've
want.
seen this before.
You can't stop
He's
the
been wrestling
pain.
his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong.
Fought through it, baby.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude
Now
that
that.
gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people
Ming,
realize.
ming, ming, ming.
God, would you look at that?
He headbutted me with his head and it's all bloody. Gross.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Stop reversing, you
Fortunate.
fucking
What are you
asshole.
talking about? This is
man.
great.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same
Night-night.
time.
You gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up.
Yeah,
like
little
this.
bitch boy.
And
Go
here's
to
the
bed.
cover.
1, 2, 3.
You know, some color on all that black.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds Oh boy, I think he wanted that one to keep going.
And I don't blame him one bit. He wants to send a message to that cheating jackass.
How
Boy, it
am
sure
I
didn't
the
take you long
cheater?
to choose sides, did it?
No, it didn't. I stand for honesty and decency. I am a man of integrity.
And you certainly don't want to badmouth any friend of Stephanie McMahon's.
Well, that just goes without saying.
I do like the idea though that it's just like, I was like, first of all, how am I the cheater? Like, I'm the one she's cheating with. There's a difference. Like, I'm the accomplice, the associate of said cheating individual. That doesn't make me the cheater. That makes her the cheater. I'm just the person she's cheating with.
What's this? We're being told that, let me get this straight. Stephanie McMahon has just authorized a second match here tonight. Did she do that?
Her last name's McMahon, isn't it? There's not much she can't do around here with qualifications like that.
Alright, guess I got another match going. Now, the real question is, does my damage carry over from the first match? Because that would be a bit important. That being said, I did bust open his friend, so maybe I should do the same for him. Oh. Come here.
He saw that one coming.
Look at this. Pandering to the
Sit your
crowd.
goofy ass there.
Nothing wrong with keeping the
Yeah,
customers
little
happy
man.
while you build some momentum. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like
Okay,
this.
yeah, I am definitely still hurt.
That was a textbook reversal. I think these superstars
first
are
of
going
all,
to keep it up
I
until
don't
they've
know
got
with your
literally
goofy
nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to
Ooh,
win.
okay,
You know that
okay.
your opponent
So I'm a
isn't
little
going to hold
tired.
anything
So
back,
what?
and you can't
I'm a little
afford to
windy.
either.
So
I'd
what?
love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience.
Oh, sorry. Were you hoping for something there, partner?
He's got this crowd solidly behind him.
Yeah,
And
but that
now he's going
you
to
feel
give
the
them
power,
exactly
don't you?
what they want to see.
Don't you?
You can't
Little
just
man.
keep playing to the crowd. That's a
Going
huge
against a god.
distraction, in my opinion.
Now, we don't know what god I am. hate that he can just do that.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. Looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
That's what I find funny is like, dude, if I beat you and your friend back to back, I won't be talking about that shit.
Bitch. Actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know,
this superstar is all fired
I
up.
wasn't near that.
So is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
What a reversal.
You little shit, sit your ass down. Come here.
It's so great seeing
Oh,
these superstars
I'm going
in
to
competition
fuck
here tonight.
your day
I had
up,
a feeling they're
sonny
gonna
boy.
wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of...
Look at him. He's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to bite him. These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
Come on, let's show it off. This is a wrestling match, not a popular...
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Okay, one more of a fight. Nothing for later.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
So reverse that.
If I knew it was...
I think he's going to fly. Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on.
Beautiful.
You're looking at a
Matter of fact, I'm
superstar
just gonna
who can
attack
feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Because I know you will not submission this.
Rope break.
Or not, I guess. I guess I'll never
think
be
there's
able
a
to do
superstar
that.
on the
Fuck
roster
me.
with as much drive and determination as Matt Hardy, and these fans certainly react to that.
Yeah, well, they might react even better to a win every now and then, if you ask me.
Well, excuse, the adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Here it is. He's building up
Okay,
ahead of
I
steam,
need
and he's
you
about to
to
let
take
his
a
opponent
chill
have it.
pill, sonny
And
boy.
if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
Okay, first of all, I reverse that.
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help.
Man, this crowd is
Ba- ba-
really
ba- ba-
swelling this
ba- ba-
guy's
ba.
head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Come on.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that
Fuck it.
nobody
Just
gets
pinning
their
you now. I don't
feelings
care.
hurt?
I never said that.
One.
I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit.
Not gonna risk losing both matches. Even though technically I did win the first one because it's a second match technically. So I don't know if it qualifies on my record as 1 or 2 matches, but I'm not trying to fuck up my record. So I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna win. We ball. It's fine. It's whatever. We golden, we Gucci, we beautiful. We are a love, a lady.
Oh my, it looks like he may have injured that arm.
I wouldn't be surprised. The first match was rough, but the
Second one
match
actually
was
took more
downright
damage.
Brutal.
And I don't think there's any doubt whose side Stephanie McMahon is on.
No doubt at all.
I think he's over there being like, oh, crying over
She's
her
taking
arm.
a
It's like,
stand
oh
against
man,
that
yeah, I'm
home
sorry. I
I just
injured
hope
it
that
last
injury
night.
isn't as
Fingering
bad as
your
it looks.
lady.
Me
Oh,
neither.
oh man.
As far as I'm concerned,
I know she has like
he's
a
got
vice
more
grip. Just really
retribution
to
coming
be
his way.
petty. Okay, did I? Yeah, okay, cool. And then, let me guess. WWE Divas has been involved with the action with the understanding that everything is fair game when wins and losses are on the line. What happens when the action spills from the ring to someone's personal life? Oh, I'm sorry. What now? Oh, hell no. Oh, we playing that game now. Okay. I do not like being called what she had called me. That was actually kind of fucked up. Well, it's a good thing I'm doing fan heat later because being called like a sexual predator is not a nice thing to tell somebody. So they might not look at me quite fondly for a good minute or three. And I only have myself to blame because I feel like if I didn't accept the offer, she probably would have said some similar shit anyways. Or she'd get mad that I rejected her and just made up a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, yeah. Do I have rabies?
I'm absolutely disgusted by your behavior lately. If you're going to act like an animal, then you're going to get treated like one, and that means getting locked in a cage. Your GM has already been given his orders.
I don't remember how to climb out the cage in this game. Okay, and let's see. Ironically, my popularity went up, and I'm at. This is insulting. My popularity has been skyrocketing. I'm still being paid peanuts. We better meet to renegotiate ASAP. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess fan heat will be the next one, so I can learn how people get pissy at me. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, friend, but there's absolutely nothing I can do to prevent this cage match you've been putting in. I just want you to understand that it wasn't my idea, but you know how it is when Stephanie McMahon gets involved with something. She always gets what she wants. Sorry.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry about how things have turned out, but I just couldn't let him know that I fooled around on him. I just couldn't. I hope you're not mad, and I hope...
There was a million other ways you could have handled this that did not involve throwing me under the goddamn bus. Like, shit. Am I your manager? Let's see. Steel cage match single. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, I ain't ordering no wings. Da 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 da. Let's see now. What was I doing again?
We are just over a week away from SummerSlam, and things are really heating up here on SmackDown.
Don't you
Michael
wave
Cole
at me,
here with
you
JBL at
bitch.
ringside, and tonight this man meets his romantic rival in a steel cage
Like, I know it's
match.
pretty scripted, but it's
Romantic
funny that
rival.
she's the one that does
You
it.
mean the boyfriend of the diva he won't stop harassing.
That's one view of the situation.
Now,
I
granted,
think
this
he
could just be like
disagrees.
one of those
He
things
can
where it's like off
disagree
script,
all
like,
he
oh, sorry,
wants.
why
See
this is
how
the wrong
much good
area,
that
but it's
does
still
him
funny
in
to
the
think about.
cage.
Also, I like that she wears her hat backwards. Nice little thing. My bad, I didn't realize we was going off script. Let me get my shirt off real quick. No Young A preview.
Whether or not the accusations against him are true, he has certainly earned the ire of his opponents in recent weeks.
I can't
Alright, where am I at?
remember a robbery with this much heat behind it. And settling grudges like this is exactly what the steel cage was designed for.
Nothing? Nothing to say. Alright, I'll go clear on that. Yeah, hardcore is the most unique fighting style in this game. I'll say that right now.
Good evening, and welcome to Miami, Florida. And we are in for
But
an
that's because they include
unbelievable evening of
ECW, so,
SmackDown
you know.
action.
This Miami crowd is all fired up. They can't wait for the show to start.
Hey.
Neither can I.
Imagine my guy was just talking mad shit the whole time, like, yeah, that's right, cuz. Your girl, she loved it. Just be like that. Just be like a complete asshole about it, like, do that, boy. Every time I'm new, I'm just start talking mad, unnecessary shit. Just be like,
That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He was one step ahead on that one.
oh, my leg.
These superstars give everything they've got.
I'm guessing I have to climb out, right? I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Behind the scenes too.
Oh, right, he's also a technical wrestler, so I can't technically do anything like that. I gotta play to my strengths. I am a striker after all.
It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Yeah,
And for a lot
boy,
of guys, their
little
WWE
man.
career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere.
And that's what makes these cage matches so dangerous right there.
Oh, right, I forgot there's match-related moves in this game. Which, I mean, that sounds stupid because, like, duh, right? It's the same way with every game. Like, look, if I throw him hard enough, he hits the cage, right? But I mean, like, specifically, like, some of the moves you throw people in are tailored towards just being, like, in the cage. Which, yeah, they include that for some of the other games as well, so I shouldn't really act surprised. Okay, first of all,
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me.
and again, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just hit what you finished it right now? I always save a rampage on the off chance I'm going to need it. Because you never know. Maybe he'll get the better of me and I'll get the shit knocked out of me. And then I might need to actually have... Wrong move. Throw this nigga. Corner.
Well, thanks, but no thanks. Straight into the wall of this unforgiving steel cage.
But yeah, I might actually need to just like get up. So it's literally instant recovery before instant recovery.
I think these superstars
am I gonna do it?
Keep it up until they've got literally
okay, no, you timed it well. You timed it well. Congratulations.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience.
You guys want to see something cool?
Can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
I know you're good goddamn way. You're not just...
Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are. And you know
now, anyway, as I was saying,
he's bleeding like a stuck pig.
So besides the fact that the blood spills on the floor, there is something else I can do, which I really like doing. Okay, first of all, and again, I like that it also spills on the chest. Nice touch, right?
Come on.
And with both finishers, you know, get out the way. My stamina reshape itself, because this ass whooping I gave him is tiring me out. But now I can climb out the cage the regular way, or
each of these competitors is looking for the
I can do this, which once I do it will actually give me a good chance to climb out the cage through the cage door. But I have to time myself properly. Because again, it's about speed as well as like other stuff too. Because I gotta be fast. If not, then he'll stop me and the thing will close. But I have to just be quicker and just hope I get there before he gets me.
No matter how beaten up they get.
See? Which, yeah, that sucks, but like, I mean, my stuff is also kind of weak, so I don't really have too many options here.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really
you bitch-made motherfucker. Get your goddamn hands off me, you vermin.
Feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
I don't remember how to climb out. I mean, I'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. But like at the moment, yeah, I don't know how to climb out the cage, and that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but that will only take you so far. You've got to have the physical skills to match that if you want to make it to the top of the mountain around here.
I hope you're not implying that Hardy doesn't have what it takes to get it done in the ring.
Let's face it, Hardy has made
Holy shit, I didn't know we could reset like that. I'm always learning something new in this game.
A disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Bottom
Yeah,
line
grabbed
is
your girl
it
like that
ain't.
last night.
We're hearing the First Amendment
Just being
in
a
action here
dick
tonight.
about the whole thing too,
All for
just
freedom of expression.
oh, having that
What they're
position too,
saying or not.
right?
It looks as if he's having up for this steel cage match.
Please don't climb up immediately.
That cage isn't going to hold him for much longer.
Oh, okay, I forgot. I was hoping I hit the wrong button and jumped back down. That would suck. But yeah, there's two ways out. You climb out regular, or you climb out through the door by doing the suplex minigame.
I was amazed when he returned from the injury he suffered last week. I'm not sure he'll get that lucky twice.
And bear this in mind, I won.
Look at him. He is hurting.
And I can't help but think that without Stephanie McMahon's interference,
Hold it right there. I'm not going to sit here and let you badmouth a McMahon.
all I'm saying is that I'm not sure our general manager would have made this match 1 week before SummerSlam.
Well, if he wouldn't, then he's an idiot because that was an incredible match.
Bear in mind, he was bleeding and busted open. Hello, Candace. And then, like, I'm the one limping out of here, like, oh my God, I'm so hurt. Oh, right before SummerSlam. What am I supposed to do? And I'm just over here, like, I was like, he didn't lay a finger on me, okay? Anytime Stephanie McMahon gets involved with in WWE business, personal or public, was just for. Some superstars, particularly Ace, might have some issues with the way I've been handling business lately. I'm always willing to make deals if the conditions are right. Because this is WWE and everyone sells their business in the ring. Which, I mean, to be fair, I'm not complaining. This is one of those situations where part of it is I bought it on myself, and then part of it is kind of just like, nah, bro, you fucked me over. What do you want me to do? Wait, 1 week before some. I mean, technically, yeah, we do have one quote unquote week. Hold on, I gotta get my fan heat up so I know how to deal with people hating on me. Hating on my game, on my skills, on my life. Hating because they ain't me, you know, that kind of shit. You know that deal I mentioned on WWE.com? Yes, I read the magazine. You know my terms. If you beat Matt Hardy and Mark Henry in a handicap match, I'll pick your opponent for SummerSlam. You'll meet him in a ladder match and the prize is your contract. If you win, you stay on the roster and I'll agree to leave SmackDown. And if you lose, you better hope Raw has an opening available for you. Think about it. Which, here's the thing. Even if I do lose, I'm pretty sure I won't get fired. Like, I'll just go to Raw. But, like, regardless, if I want to stay on SmackDown, I gotta win. Which I find funny because I'm pretty sure they still give you the option to go to Raw afterwards anyways. Now, she's saying I'll pick my opponent for SummerSlam, or she'll let me pick my opponent for SummerSlam. I don't know. Maybe it's a typo. Who knows? I don't. Don't worry, my pain management skill is also maxed out. So I can take an ass whooping like nobody's business. Which this game seems to love having me do.
I've been following your drama lately, and I just want you to know that whether you win or lose at SummerSlam, there's always a place for you here on Raw. I hope we get a chance to discuss that this Sunday at the pay-per-view.
Again, I get it. You know, it's like, oh, hey, you know, if you want to come to Raw, you know, go to Raw. Not every superstar stays with the same brand their whole life. Fair enough. Especially in the WWE drafts.
It seems that you've landed in some hot water, my friend. But don't worry. I've arranged for some ECW backup for you. Because I can't resist messing with Stephanie McMahon. Say the word, And you've got a tag team match instead of a handicap match.
I do appreciate Dreamer coming to the rescue. But I'm pretty sure what the way this is going to go is like...
You were right there in the ring the last time we got hold of somebody who messed with our girls. So you know exactly what's going to happen this week. You're going to get a double dose of matitude. And maybe next time, you'll think twice.
You couldn't carry my underwear. What the fuck? Now, I'm pretty sure since I accepted his thing and I get a tag team partner, that I won't be able to pick my own opponent. But you know what? It is what it is. Because I'm pretty sure if I say no thank you or something, then it'd just be like, oh, okay. Which I'm like, I'm fine with. I like her little black things, like, because they kind of remind me of those earrings I saw someone wear one time, where they had the little, like, they were all shiny and stuff. Like a pebble.
SummerSlam is only 2 days away. Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and tonight's match will decide whether or not this superstar goes to SummerSlam this Sunday.
Not to mention whether or not he stays on SmackDown.
That's right, and if he doesn't win this handicap match tonight, he'll be traded to Raw.
And I say good riddance. We don't need a slime ball like him around here.
Yeah, here's the thing. I trust myself to win a handicap match, but with the way some of this damage has been getting dealt out to me recently, in-game, I want the extra pair of hands, just in case. Now, if she goes like, hey, that foregoes our deal or whatever, it's like, bitch, I don't care.
His future on SmackDown depends upon his performance in this matchup. If he wins, he goes to SummerSlam. If he loses, he's gone.
Nothing would please me more than seeing him kicked off of SmackDown. He's got no respect for his fellow superstars, and I've got no respect for him.
He's convinced that his opponent has been harassing his girlfriend, and he intends to settle that matter here tonight.
And remember, if he picks up the win in this handicap match, he'll never have to look at that lying two-faced gigolo ever again.
That man called me a gigolo. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Call me up, bro.
I have to admit, I don't really understand why he's here tonight. Maybe his partner doesn't think he can handle this by himself.
That's ridiculous. He's got a lady of his own, and he's got to send a message to anyone who might try to pull anything over on him.
Now, see, if the game afterwards was kind of just like, oh, hey, you won, you get like Ashley as a manager while you're on SmackDown.
What's he doing here? This isn't ECW.
Typical ECW. No respect for anything. And now it looks like our handicap match is a tag team match.
Yeah, drinking beer and cracking it over your head like a psycho. I'm gonna whoop your ass, boy. Me?
Wow, great
Okay,
reversal.
maybe that's not my strongest start.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the
Yeah.
WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Oh, right. I can't hit him with strong grapples yet until he like loses some limb damage.
I love watching Mark Henry wrestle. No one else in this
Nigga,
business
did you
can
see who's
take
that
an opponent
Pokemon?
apart the way he can.
You say that like it's a good thing. I wish Henry would focus more on winning matches and less on it.
Look at this.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers
Pretty sure
happy
it's on
while
the
you build some momentum.
tag team partners over there.
He
On
slipped
the
out
right
of that one.
side of the screen.
Looks like he's bringing
I
in
know
his
you can
partner.
just run from this ass whooping.
Great reversal.
Alright, big man. You all that? What? I can throw my weight around too.
Even
You know I could do that, did you?
This superstar is all fired up. And so is this
Double
capacity crowd.
Yeah.
Well, one mistake and
Kinda
we're gonna see
man.
that fire put out.
Or the strongest man in my ass.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fit.
Look at him, he's just radiating confidence.
I don't
And
really
he's
know
got a lot to be
Sandman's kit, so
confident
this is
about.
going to be
He
interesting.
looks a little overconfident to me.
Oh, I
This
think I
could
figured
come
he's a
back to
striker.
bite him.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have Fist of Fury.
Nice quick counter there.
Stop reversing my specific light grapple, good sir.
It makes me
Reverse
sick
me again.
the way Sandman's always hitting people with that kendo stick.
Is he just
That's assault,
programmed
you
to
know.
reverse my left
Well,
grapple?
A lot of things that take place in this arena wouldn't
Yeah,
be
fuck
allowed
you.
outside of it.
Yeah, but the Sandman abuses this business just so he can.
Cool thing about
indulge his
hardcore people though is that they can
psychopathic
actually straight up
urges.
just heal themselves with a chair by bashing their own heads open.
I
Which
think
is
we might
really
be
interesting.
looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If
Yeah.
the WWE fans aren't
You're lucky I don't know my
they'll
finisher.
let you know it. Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more
That's
about
supposed to
the
fucking
injury
do something?
and less about the insult till the match is
Uh-uh.
over.
No?
Looks like they got the tag. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't for a person like that's not in the rule book, but it's not.
I
a
wish I
crime
knew what his
if you don't
fucking
get
move
caught.
was.
I don't
I
believe it.
thought it was
How
something
could the
else.
referee have missed that?
Talk about superstars
Okay.
who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right
I mean,
here.
I'm fighting
And that's
back, I guess. I
potentially
just don't know what his.
dangerous
I need to
mindset
know what
to
his
be in.
stuff is.
If you're too proud to
I don't
realize
know
that
what
you're
his
in
kit
trouble,
is.
You might wind up
And that's the
risking
problem.
your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to
Ba-
be
ba-
there
ba-
every
ba-
single
ba-
match
ba-
and be
ba-
willing to do
ba-
whatever
ba-
it
ba-
takes.
ba-
But
ba-
know that if you actually ever step between those ropes,
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
you know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows
Okay, the
what
hell
it's
with
like
this.
to
I'm just
wrestle
gonna-
a match. That was a textbook reversal.
That is because it said it was the White Russian leg sweep, which I assumed it was.
I've been looking forward to this match.
Okay,
all
chill the fuck out,
night.
Matt. We are
So
not
have
friends
I.
like this.
It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
There's the tag. Nice teamwork there. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. But if you're, come on, quit
Whoops.
showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
I mean, it's still funny to do.
We've seen this
Respect
before.
by God.
He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing
Maybe
to the
I'll sit
crowd.
down.
That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong. There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Hoping a ding ding, baby.
No disrespect, but when is Matt Hardy?
Now here's the thing. The question is she gonna go back on her deal now and be like, well, actually, you were supposed to win by yourself, but because you didn't do that, I'm gonna take it away from you. Because I won, so technically I get to stay on the brand by going to SummerSlam to try to fight for, you know, myself.
I don't believe it. Talk about overcoming the odds.
I gotta hand it to him. I didn't think he had it in him.
Congratulations.
Hello.
I've got to admit that was pretty impressive. But your job is only half done. You still need to beat my hand-picked enforcer at SummerSlam if you want to stay on the roster. And that's going to be easier said than done.
God damn.
Sunday, that's the last time we'll see him
The
on
baseball
SmackDown.
bat too. I didn't even know we had like a model for a baseball bat in this game. I thought we only had like canes and pipes. Oh, that was weird. There was a lot of people the past few weeks, and lots of lies, for that matter. Now, one way or another, it ends. Now, that I'm going to be SummerSlam, I'm going to be ready. I have to. My career depends on it. Whew, you cruel, cruel bitch.
I just wanted you to know this isn't what I wanted. I didn't mean for things to end like this.
Okay, to be fair, I'm gonna say, like, I know this is like she's upset, but it's like, dog, dial in the bag. I know it's like my career and stuff, like, but at the same time, it's also just like she makes it sound like I just shot somebody, and she's like, I didn't mean for it to go this far. Okay, you know what? Just for that, no, dog. I'm gonna especially whoop Matt's ass now that you like started talking shit. Oh shit! R.I.P. Sabu. Apparently he passed recently. Like, I heard it and I was like, God damn. Now he been going around for a while too. Just built strong, I guess.
SmackDown and Raw are proud to present SummerSlam.
Normally, I wouldn't root for a Raw superstar, but tonight I'm pulling for him.
But if he wins, SmackDown loses one of its top superstars.
Good riddance. We don't need his kind on Friday nights.
Tonight's ladder match will settle the score, one way or the other.
I got this. I got this. First thing I'm going to do, though, is get Rampage. Like I said, it's literally an instant recovery if I genuinely need it.
He's been backed into a corner by Stephanie McMahon, and he has no choice but to fight with everything he has.
Yeah, he's been cornered like the rat that he is, and I hope he gets exterminated in this ladder match.
He's no stranger to ladder matches, and he's the hand-picked representative of Stephanie McMahon.
And if he wins here tonight, he'll get to keep whipping his opponent every Monday night. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
The only thing that gets me about this old game is with the story mode being so vast, a lot of people don't really get a specified storyline, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, a few of them are just like plot, I'm not saying plot hold. Well, I mean, technically plot holders, but placeholders that get moved around between Raw and SmackDown superstars, with a few of them being specific, like, you know. But again, some of the more unique stories I feel only. I'm sorry, did I just sassily be like, oh, no, you didn't? Sit down. Now, ladder matches can go a multitude of ways.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Oh, it's not fun.
Yeah, and his opponent isn't doing anything about it. What does that tell you?
Come on. Get in here. Get in here, buddy.
I don't think there's anything Edge wouldn't do to get what he wants, and that's what I like about him.
That's funny, because that's exactly what I can't stand about Edge.
Man, that shit.
He might be a great competitor, but he's a lousy human being.
So you're telling me you'd rather watch a guy who does everything by the book and cares more about the rules? I tell you what, there's not enough room for both of them up there. There's not an ounce of quit in either one of these superstars, but someone is going down.
Night-night.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's
Get
for
on the
sure.
floor.
You know, anytime you throw these kind of
Get on the
combustible
floor.
elements
Get
into a
on the
match,
floor.
you're
Don't start nothing.
guaranteed
It won't. Oh,
they-
goddamn, he got fucking
Superstars
faster
are
than I thought.
beating the hell out of each other 15 feet in the air. A textbook reversal.
Only one of these superstars is going to hold on. Who's it going to be?
Oh, fight back all you want,
Seeing
bitch.
a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not.
The problem is
gonna see
I know I'm
athletes
not
like
strong
the
enough to fight them off
WWE
yet.
superstars
That's like why I have
anywhere
Rampage
else,
too.
Cole.
You
Just in
certainly are.
case.
They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
Trading punches 15
Wind up with that
feet
shit,
in the air.
bitch.
I don't believe it.
Okay, first of
They
all.
are absolutely tearing each other apart.
And you're not reversing the third one. Me. The fact that this nigga just keeps
Each
getting
of
up
these
too is very
competitors is looking
commendable.
for
Like,
the
he
slightest
is
hint of
moving.
weakness in the other.
That's the law of
But yeah, this is
jungle.
how you
An
should
injured
realize
superstar's
one-on-one
like
ladder
a wounded
matches.
animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
Again, I'm surprised he got up that quickly. Like, damn near his whole body was red. Like, he did not stay down at all. He immediately hit the ground. Well, I ain't hear no bells yet. Again, that was my guy. I'd be out for the rest of the game.
He did it. He did it. He's staying on SmackDown.
I can't believe he pulled it off, and I can't believe you're so happy about it.
Whether you like him or not, you have to admit that he put in an amazing performance tonight.
I'll give the devil his due. He was the better man.
And while
Damn right I
controversy
was.
around him, there was nothing controversial about the decision.
Absolutely not. He
Right.
got a contract.
Pick up the microphone.
He
Where's
won
that?
the
I want
match,
to celebrate.
Period. End of story.
And that also means that if Stephanie McMahon is a woman of her word, she'll leave SmackDown.
I don't think she's got a choice. If there's one thing the McMahons are known for, it's their integrity.
Sure. Oh, hey, it's my dad's height.
Well, I can't say I'm happy about it, but you won, and a deal is a deal. I'm leaving the brand just like we agreed. Oh, and
Hell
my
yeah.
so-called enforcer turned out to be pretty useless, so look for his bonus.
$1,000. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Technically, I would still be starting out with my salary being like, meh.
Congratulations. What a match. Talk about overcoming the odds. But listen, just because you can stay on SmackDown does not mean you have to. Come on.
Not yet. Not yet. Now, what is this? Pussyfooting around matches. Lowly ECW minor leaguers. God, oh god, I am such an asshole in this game. Sorry, I thought I got hair stuck on my mic. Let's see. Fan heat.
I understand that you're one of SmackDown's top dogs, and I respect that. You see, I just get it. And I'd hope you'd respect ECW. But since that obviously isn't the case, I'm arranging for some respect to be beaten into you by the straight-edge extremist, CM Punk.
Oh, okay. Again, why am I bad mouth? I shouldn't be bad mouthing ECW, especially after Tommy Dreamer helped me by sending one of his own to fuck with Stephanie so I had a better chance at winning my match. Again, I feel like my guy's just an asshole. Let's see, that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 matches to get to. I think we'll be good for right now, and I'll jump on the rest later. Because I just got a sizable stream done today, so there's more I can do tomorrow, or at least with this game. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all when I see y'all, okay? Peace.